Alright guys, Fleet 22, back again. Here's the other piece of crap we picked up. This is the KX500 that went with the DR350 that I traded the Electric Glide for. And as you can see, this thing is absolutely horrible. It is probably one of the worst KXs on the planet, but if it's cheap, it's for me. And considering what we were able to trade for and considering what we got, well, I'd say we can fix this girl on up. Freaking uni air filter. Pretty sure this thing's supposed to have an airbox lid. But overall, you see it does have the FMF gnarly on it with a power core. Say what you will about these things. I'm not too much of a fan. Power core silencer. As usual, the mounts are broken off. Now let's see if we can get you in there. There you go. You can see right there. Let's see if I can point with the... Or you probably can see it. You can see right here on this weld, there's supposed to be a bracket. That snaps off, and I'm pretty sure it's snapped down here as well. Because, let's see. You can see the pipe just does what it needs to. And of course, they fixed it the right way and added some wire, which also broke because it's a 500cc single cylinder. Always wanted one of these bikes. Really do love them. They're freaking sweet. But this one's far from sweet because it's extreme. Paint the tank and have it flake off and paint it 50 freaking different shades. Like, oh man. I'm excited, I am, but I'm also not excited because this thing is absolutely terrible. Blue forks, so 94, I want to say. Let's see. Yeah, I think 94, it's either 94, 95, or 93 and 94 came with the anodized blue forks. Now, he said he rebuilt them. That ring says otherwise. I'm not too sure about that. You saw the Boyson stickers on it, Cometic gaskets. It looks like somebody bought a sticker kit. I don't see anything that looks like anyone's been in this engine. I'm not sure if that's a stock reed cage or not. Thank God at least it has a air filter in it, so maybe the engine didn't ingest too much dirt and sand. But I'm gonna shred into this thing, make sure that the power valve isn't sticking. Obviously we gotta do something about these plastics. I'm just gonna get another plastic kit for it. The dude I bought it from looped it out naturally. And yeah, he said it bent the subframe. As you can see, our subframe bolts here aren't lining up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, it didn't bend the subframe, it broke the subframe. So I might be in the market for a subframe as well, because it looks like somebody booger welded that before. No surprise, freaking, oh, KX500's been looped out, no way. So yeah, that's bad. That is bad. Hopefully subframes aren't too hard to come by. Which they probably are, because it's an old bike. But yeah, I'm excited. He did say it ran, has absolutely no fuel in it, but obviously I got some two-stroke oil and some fuel, so I might mix them together and at least hear how this thing sounds. If it's gonna blow up, it's usually gonna blow up top end, but who knows, the bottom end might be stuck on it or, something else terrible. But yep, this is it. Not a tremendous barn find as far as KX500s go, but they're getting sparse, they're getting hard to find, and well, if you want a good one, you end up paying out nose for it. You want a bad one, you really can't find them, like even some people are looking for bad ones just because they have the time and the backing to restore them, which I have neither. But they can't find them. So I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. I'm glad I found it. That's the only reason I did the trade for the Electric Glide. But of course, I wish it was in better condition. I wish somebody didn't do this to it. But again, we'll clip some zip ties. We'll place some orders for, plastics, graphics. Try to get this thing kind of back to its former glory. The exhaust, I probably can re-weld and fab up some brackets. As far as the subframe goes, that's a really bad place to break as far as subframes go. And if it broke there, it probably tweaked somewhere else. So when they break here, it'll tweak out or tweak down. And actually, I'm not sure if it will show on video, but it broke because they didn't have any spacing between here. So this was pinched in, which was pulling this outward. So when he looped it, I guess it just went ahead and snapped that off. So, this thing's all bent up, and I hate to junk anything on these bikes because parts are getting hard to find, but also safety plays a big part on it. So maybe I won't junk it. Maybe I'll grind it down, take it to a professional, and have them weld it up all pretty, and then just kind of massage it to the bike. Because clearly it needs to come off because it's seen better days. It's not a very pretty paint job. But whatever. Here it is. I've done enough rambling on. Like I said, I'm gonna go through the bike, and I'll make. Oh, jeez, that Punisher skull. That is. Jeez. I'll make any notes to any decent finds we have on the bike, and I'll keep you guys posted. I had a broken clutch cable. He said the cable broke before he looped out, but that sounds like a really good fisherman story. Oh, these GPI, those eBay radiators, looks like it. Yep, this has been the Fleet 22. You guys, if you guys got any sources to get KX500 parts, please let me know. This you see, this is gonna be everything but an engine out type deal. Hopefully. I'm fingers crossed I can just, do plastics and paint and tank and, we're all good to go. But if the engine has to come out, the engine has to come out. There's not too much we can do. But you guys keep me posted. Oh, man. Gonna need a upper bar clamp, too. What do we call that? Oh, my gosh, dude. Jeez. This thing's a piece of crap. Never mind, I'm not holding back anymore. This thing's junk, dude. This thing's going straight in the dumpster. The more I look at it, the more crap I find is absolutely screwed. So yeah, you guys know where I can get some decent parts outside of eBay or Marketplace. Let me know. This thing's gonna need a lot of love before it's even safe to ride, more or less, before it's, something we can be proud of. So this has been the Fleet 22, signing out. Peace.